So I was all set to talk about sustainable watering this week, but guess what? Mother Nature decided to take over that job. With all this rain, it feels more like November than the peak of summer. If your tomato plants are looking a little, well, miserable, don't worry, you're not alone. Wet weather brings a whole new set of challenges for tomato growers. But if you stick around, I'll reveal a little-known trick at the end that can help save your harvest, especially if you're dealing with green tomatoes that refuse to ripen. First up, the nightmare of every tomato grower, blight. This nasty fungal disease loves damp conditions and can wipe out entire crops if you're not careful. You'll spot it when your leaves and stems develop dark, ugly spots, and if you don't act fast, well, say goodbye to your tomatoes. But here's something most people don't realize. There's one unexpected place where blight often starts, and I'll tell you exactly where later in the video. Too much rain equals too much water equals unhappy tomato roots. If your plants look weak, yellowing, or just sad, root rot could be the culprit. And trust me, if the roots go bad, the whole plant is doomed. Picture this. Your tomatoes look perfect, but then the bottoms turn black and rot away. That's blossom end rot, and it's usually blamed on calcium deficiency. But here's the twist. Too much water can stop roots from absorbing calcium properly, even if your soil has plenty. Now there's one simple way to tell if your plant is absorbing enough calcium. I'll reveal that trick in just a bit. Slugs and snails love wet weather, and unfortunately, they also love your tomato plants. If you've ever gone out in the morning to find leaves full of holes, these slimy invaders are to blame. But here's something you might not know. There's a secret plant that can naturally repel slugs and snails, and I'll reveal what it is before the end. Okay, this one is the worst. After all the effort, your tomatoes stay green forever. A lack of sunshine in wet summers can slow down ripening, but don't panic. There are ways to speed up the process. Oh, and remember that little-known blight fact I mentioned earlier? Here it is. Blight spores can actually survive on garden tools. So if you're pruning infected plants and then touching healthy ones, you might be spreading it yourself. Always disinfect your tools. And for that secret plant that repels slugs, it's marigolds. Plant them around your tomatoes and you'll have fewer pests munching on your hard work. A wet summer doesn't have to mean tomato disaster. With the right tricks, you can still enjoy a great harvest. Which of these issues have you faced? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more gardening tips. See you in the next one.